If you're ready to become the cash buyer and start investing into properties yourself, I swear to God, it's not as hard as you think it is. I just got put on to the game, y'all, and I'm about to bless y'all with the game.
I want it all, expensive trip, exotic cars when I took that loss.
What's going on, guys? It's your man, Ed Hayes, the wholesale coach here. And before I start this video / podcast, I just want to say thank you all for all the recent support and new subscribers. If you're new to the channel, I just want to say thank you for becoming a part of this journey. We just topped 1,500 subscribers and counting, so I'm really proud of that. But let's get into it, guys. I recently went to a live session with Jay Morrison and Will Roundtree. I actually bumped into Jay in the lobby of the hotel that day. And in this session, I learned so much about credit, real estate, and business that I wanted to share it with you all and give you some free game, as always. So in this video, I'm going to talk about 5 game-changing lessons I learned in this live session. If you're eager to dive into this, guys, hit that like button for me now, and let's go ahead and let's dive into this content. All right, guys. So if you don't know who Jay Morrison and Will Roundtree are, Jay founded the Jay Morrison Academy, which teaches people how to create wealth through business, credit, and real estate. Will Roundtree is Jay's partner, and he also is an author, and he runs the Easy Funding program they offer in the Jay Morrison Academy. These two guys have been in the game for a long time, and the topic of the talk was no money down real estate deals. So let's jump right into it. So number 1, Jay talked about starting a syndicate. Okay, so you can look at a syndicate as you plus all the people needed to facilitate a deal under one umbrella for a common purpose. These people can include contractors, realtors, title companies, closing attorneys, inspectors, appraisers, buyers, lenders, and any other experts that can facilitate you getting a particular deal done. Now, 2 nuggets that stuck out to me were, 1, you've got to be the maestro, the facilitator, the quarterback, the point guard to actually get these deals done. You need to be able to facilitate the deal all the way to the finish line. And number 2 is you've got to be able to manage money, people, and opportunities. So you need to understand all the different ways a person can get access to capital for an opportunity, like cash, business line of credit, FHA loans, VA loans, hard money, and private lenders, to name some, and how to hire experts on your team like attorneys, contractors, and realtors. And then you've got to know how to source and analyze the opportunities you come across once you get them. So I just started those with some real good nuggets right there. It's like really kind of piecing together an entire team underneath your LLC's umbrella to give yourself the best chance of having the right experts on your team. So then you can go to the bank and be like, hey, bank, I need XYZ amount of money so I can get this deal done. And it's not just me, it's me LLC. And that's what a syndicate is. I just love the concept of actually being able to do bigger deals utilizing this concept. Okay, so number 2 is going to be you've got to know the lingo and the numbers. This was really, really huge. Jay talked about being knowledgeable enough to actually get the job done. You need to know your numbers and your lingo. So take note of these terms using the development, and you need to know the difference in the lingo. So they're called opportunities, not deals. You'll be called a sponsor, not a wholesaler. This is referred to as a syndicate. It wouldn't just be a simple JV deal. And when you're talking about money or financing, we're talking about your capital stack, not just a cash buyer. So it's a difference in lingo. It's a difference of framing things and seeing how the deal actually comes to. Okay, and then you got to know the numbers as well, like your cap rate, which is going to be your net operating income divided by the current market value of the property. Then you've got pre-development costs, which could include legal fees, inspection costs, architectural and engineering fees, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of things that can go into that. Then your closing costs. You can assume 3 to 8%, the buyer and seller's closing costs plus points on the loan. And then your return on investment, or your ROI. That's going to be your annual return divided by your total investment. Okay, so those are just some numbers that you would be like, you would do yourself a good deed if you learn these numbers and you understand these numbers and what they are, and make sure that you have them calculated when you approach someone who's in the development field already, or you're trying to put together a syndicate, or you're trying to put together a deal. If you're not speaking the same language, if you're not coming with the accurate numbers or the correct numbers that you should have on this particular type of deal versus just a wholesale deal, then people are going to look at you funny, essentially. Okay, so make sure that you take notes on these couple slides. Go back and check them out again if you need to. Take notes and remember these numbers and this lingo, guys. Let's get back into it. I'm actually going to link to an Investopedia article down below that talks more about return on investment as well. So knowing all of these numbers and these terms will give you a leg up above your competition and help you become knowledgeable enough to orchestrate these deals. Then number 3 is going to be, you could become the buyer much faster by building your own personal credit. So what lenders look at when determining if they're going to give you money or not is your personal credit and your stated household income. If you have a good personal credit score and history, you can go get a business line of credit on an LLC that you start up in no time. The thing is, so many people have been told that credit is somehow bad for you, or have ruined their credit before they even had enough knowledge to do the right thing. If that's you, don't worry. You can always repair your credit over time. So having a good credit history is better than having a ton of cash in the bank. There's a never-ending supply of the bank's money to take advantage of if you understand the importance of credit. The richest people you see have a ton of credit cards, so don't be fooled by the hype of credit somehow being bad for you. You have to be responsible with it, but building and maintaining a good credit history may be the most beneficial thing you'll ever do in your financial life. If you've already built up a good credit history, then start leveraging it to get deals done. There's no point of having a good credit score just to sit back and look at it. Now's the time to start buying some income producing assets and put that good credit score to use. So number 4 is going to be, so now this is a golden nugget right here, and I wasn't really expecting it, but I realized that for a lot of people, this may be the number one way for them to get into ownership sooner than later. And that strategy is leveraging other people's good credit to get business credit. This is where it's really important to understand the numbers for your particular deal. If you see a 2-acre plot of vacant land, you need to be able to calculate how much pre-development costs, development costs, holding and closing costs would be. So you can go to your credit partners and say, hey, family and friends and investors, I've got a plot of land and it's going to cost X, Y, Z, and we should be walking away with X amount returned on your investment after ABC costs. You understand what I mean? So knowing these numbers will help you attract credit partners whose credit you can leverage when you're building your capital stack. Essentially, your capital stack is just all the different ways to get financing for a particular deal. All the different ways, whether that's loans, like I was going through earlier. That's your capital stack. Okay, this was the biggest nugget, though, guys, that I got from them during this session. And like it was Will Roundtree that was talking at this time, and like the strategic way to do this would be to legally make your credit partner 90% owner of your company on paper. The reason being because the bank will want to run the credit of any person who is more than 25% owner of the company. Your credit partner with good credit can be able to get financing for an opportunity through your business using this method. If you've already been operating a business and you want to get funding, but you have bad credit, building up your own credit, helping other people build their credit, and utilizing people who already have good credit can all be great ways to get started syndicating deals. And last but not least, number 5 is going to be a combination of 3 gems that Will Roundtree dropped inside of the session. And that's going to be number 1, don't pay off your collections if they've been on there for a long time, let's say like 3 years. Number 2 is going to be you can send a goodwill letter to creditors if you've missed 1 or 2 payments with them to ask them to remove a missed payment from your report. And then number 3 is going to be you can start up or become a managing member of, let's say, 5 LLCs and go get funding on all 5 of them. Imagine having 5 LLCs and going to all the banks within a 25-mile radius of you and getting funding for all 5 LLCs from them. This is the game these guys are playing. Like, some of you may say these guys' tactics are shady. Some of you may believe it's risky. Some of you may believe that this is some of the best knowledge you've ever heard. And if so, make sure you hit that like button, all right? So I'm just leaving this here for you to make your own conclusions and take the path that you see best fit for you. Now, I hope that this knowledge helps you along the way while you're building your real estate empire. Expect a lot more knowledge similar to this coming to the channel and the podcast soon, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. We got over 1,500 subscribers. If you haven't checked it out already, guys, and I've been alluding to this the whole time, I'm dropping this on the podcast as well. So make sure that you subscribe to the Wholesaling Mastermind podcast, guys. Seriously, I'm dropping exclusive gems on here almost daily. What's going on, guys? Just left from the Jay Morrison event out here at the Sheraton downtown, guys. It's very, very, very informative. Jay and Will hooked it up for the team, man. They got a ton of different content, man. I swear to God, I can't wait to start teaching you all some of this knowledge that I just got put on to. But I want to make sure that, you know, if you're gonna learn from me, I don't want to just be giving you the base bottom level strategies and ideas and stuff, guys. I've done enough of that. I'm ready to start teaching you all how to build that generational wealth, guys. So I'm excited. Let's go ahead, let's keep it going, guys. Anyway, like I was saying though, guys, man, I'm glad to be able to bring you all these new age strategies. Forgive me, y'all, I'm out here driving. I'm out here in the shop. Probably shouldn't be driving and using this camera, but we're gonna keep that on the low. Anyway though, guys, on my way back home, man, I'm just know, guys, we out here, man, trying to do as much as possible. Man, guys, it's a blessing. Things are about to change. Things are about to go up, y'all. So if y'all really ready to go to the next level, y'all trying to take y'all businesses to the next level, get your credit up to the next level, if you ready to become the cash buyer, start investing into properties yourself, I swear to God, it's not as hard as you think it is. I just got put on to the game, y'all, and I'm about to bless y'all with the game. So make sure that y'all stay tuned to the new YouTube channel, because it's coming soon. I'm gonna be talking about all of this stuff, talking about business, credit, and real estate, guys. So stay tuned, keep rocking with me, and let's get it going, guys. Until next time,